part 2, we visited Guitar Center on Sunset Strip, and then we headed over to Santa Monica Pier and checked out the ocean. Today we're going to take a walk and check out Rodeo Drive, visit the Beverly Hills sign, and check out the Witch's House. Let's check it out. Okay, so from where I'm located with the hotel, the Beverly Hills Hilton, it's probably about a half a mile walk, I would say, to get to Rodeo Drive.
Don't you feel it growing day by day? People getting ready for the move. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, we gotta let the music play.
Alright, this is the famous Roxbury Drive intersection. Roxbury Drive is very famous. Lucille Ball lived there, Jimmy Stewart, Ginger Rogers, and some other famous people. It's very well known. Google it and you'll see all the famous people that live on that. If you ever come to Beverly Hills, I would definitely recommend walking it. So I arrived here on Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Drive, it's about a 2-mile long street that obviously is here in Beverly Hills. Gotta love the palm trees. I knew I was in a different area when there's store names that I didn't recognize as well as I couldn't pronounce. That one's Celine, so I kind of know that one. It's like the word rodeo. When I looked it up for some definition, it says it's a cowboy sport. And then I kind of thought, rodeo? And then also Siri, when I was looking for directions on how to get here, she's like, going to Rodeo Drive. I'm like, that is rodeo. I felt kind of stupid. But it's pronounced rodeo here. There are some high-end stores here, and you'll see as we go through, and this is a really beautiful area. And this area is the Rodeo collection, or Rodeo, depends where you come from. So this is a 2-level, 70,000 square foot shopping mall that opened up in 1983. So this has about 45 luxury boutiques, salons, and cosmetic medical practices. And this is considered right in the heart of Rodeo Drive. You can see there's a cafe over there. Looks like there's a doctor's clinic over there. It's really nice. Like I said, there's 2 different levels here. And we're right in the middle of it right now. And it also opens up to the outside. Okay, we're leaving the Rodeo collection area. As you come out here back on Rodeo Drive, you can see Louis Vuitton's opening up. Pretty exciting for everybody, I'm sure. Here's the underground parking structure for the Rodeo collection. This is probably one of the nicest parking structures that I have seen. I'm sure it's very convenient to give people privacy when they want to do their shopping to get in and out. Here's a good picture image of what I think Beverly Hills was going to look like. Beautiful palm trees and blue skies. Here's the Rodeo collection from the other side of the street. That's the area I just came through. So here's another shot. And at this point, I'm going to be walking across the street. As I go across the street and go to the right, I'm going to start walking down to the Beverly Hills sign. Alright, we're going to continue down the street here. So the Beverly Hills sign is going to be right past the intersection over here on the left-hand side. The whole reason the sign was put here in the first place in 1907 was due to a promotion to try to get people to this area. Let's take a brief look at that history.
You're standing in front of the Beverly Hills sign, a local landmark since 1907. Back in those days, this whole area was a desert. No one would move here. Seeing water was a big deal. So the real reason the lily pond is here is it was part of a real estate promotion. No trees or houses yet, but somehow miraculously there was a pond in Beverly Hills. This was the oasis in the desert that was Southern California. It's now the most photographed spot in Beverly Hills.
So the Lily Pond and its 40-foot long Beverly Hills sign has been a local landmark here since 1907. The pond was originally installed as a real estate promotion to entice home buyers, because this was pretty much a desert area at the time, and there was no trees or houses here yet. So basically people did not want to live here because of the desert area. So with the train station being across the street in 1907, when people got off the train, they wanted them to see the Beverly Hills sign as well as the Lily Pond. It's amazing to think that today houses in Beverly Hills go for between $20 to $40 million with condos starting at $1.5 million. It's amazing that the last 100 years or so, that this went from an area that nobody wanted to live in to one of the most upscale parts of California, if not the entire United States. Wasn't such a bad walk from the Beverly Hilton. It was probably about a mile. So now I was told that there's a witch's house that's by the Beverly Hills Hilton. So I'm gonna see if I can try to find it. I'm gonna take the phone right now, check out the map, see if I can go check that out. I guess it's in a residential area, so let's take a peek at it. Okay, making some progress through here. Nice little walkway. I think I'm probably about a quarter of a mile away from this location that they call the witch's house. It's so beautiful here. It's about 64 degrees out. It's like a cool breeze. And it's probably about 6:30 at night, so I imagine the sun's going to be going down in a little while. Hopefully by the time we check out the house, I'll be able to start heading back to the Beverly Hilton and get back to my hotel before it gets too dark outside. So I'm walking through here, and I came up upon a smell, and I thought, man, it smells like a skunk. Now granted, I'm 55 years old at the time of this video, and it's been a long time since I was in high school, and I might have had a friend or 5 that would smoke marijuana. I don't ever remember it stinking that bad. I mean, it was never pleasant, but it smells like burning rubber or skunk, so I thought it was a skunk, but it was just a person smoking weed. So good news, no skunk, so we will continue on our journey to find the witch's house here. Okay, so this is the residential neighborhood that the witch's house is located in. As you can see, it's a pretty nice neighborhood. A lot of security cameras around here and surveillance. I think I see it. I think we're coming up. I think it's right over those hedges over there. I heard a dog barking in the window. It's like our house. Our dogs are on surveillance 24/7, seems like. give you some perspective, this house is in this neighborhood in Beverly Hills. So if you're ever looking to come here, it's at this intersection. This is really a nice neighborhood. All right, thanks for checking out the video. So I will be seeing you soon because it's going to be getting dark here soon, and I don't want to be here when it gets dark out. Thanks for watching.